Okay, so I'm back after a 4-week hiatus. I think it's about 4 weeks. Seems like a long time. But yeah, I'm back for another Bitzbox live show. This is show number 37. So, as always, just give it a little while for people to jump in. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't know what the volume is. So, yeah, when people start turning up, we'll find out if you can hear me okay, and I suppose you'd like to see me as well. Different camera angle again, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm literally just going to sit here, wait for people to jump in the chat. If you're about, say hello. It's been a while, Great. Always a good start. No, she's asleep. Picture's working from Mellow. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the picture there. Maybe to give it a refresh. It's a bit slow. I know it's a bit slow. I don't know why, but it is. Yeah, let me know how it is for everyone. I don't know why it's going slow. The internet should be fine. Yeah, signal's strong. So I don't know why it's playing up, whether it's just a computer going a bit slow, which is affecting it. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on anyway. I'm gonna try to. My paints aren't clogged up. So yeah, never about technical difficulties, these bloody things. But hopefully, that just sorts itself out. Seems to be okay now, so I'm not going to jinx it. But it's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, I've got 4 squads for Daughters of Cain. One of each of the new types. So I've got the Melusai and the Canarai, and then the 2 variants of them. One variant in purple, one variant in blue. Make them quite easy to distinguish on the battlefield. Now I'm just painting some silver on the weapons. I'm really just doing like a quick batch painting on these. I'll take these off. I basically airbrushed all the blue, gave it a wash and a dry brush. Same with all the pinky purple areas on the other ones. And then today I'm hoping just painting as many details as I can. There's not going to be a great deal of different colours used here, so should be okay. Should get a fair bit done. Just a little bit of silver there. Just top bit there. Apologize if the lighting's leaving some harsh shadows. So the lighting's coming from the top. Yeah, it's decent enough picture for the webcam that I use. I've got a nice new tripod. Means I can get a bit of a better setup, which is really nice. So I could probably, well, I've got some silver on the palette. Just paint these little scythes as well. So yeah, I'm really liking these miniatures. Really, really, really nice. I've got Marathi as well, but I thought I'll get these painted before I start her, because otherwise I'll end up probably never get round to these guys. So she's sort of my reward for finishing these. I'm really going to focus on a lot of the silver for now. And my brush is there. Get out of the thingy. There we go. So that's how she's looking. Benny Boy Sutton says he's back. Good to see you all. Thank you. I hope the stream's working okay for people. I switched over web browser and I'm still waiting for the page to load, so I can't see if it's okay or not. I don't know with those. I think I do prefer them. But I thought I'd have one squad of each, and then in the future maybe do some more. can even paint the back of her weapon there, so fix that. I'm going to use some coloured metallics for their armour. We've got like this turquoise metallic and a purple metallic from scale 75, so I'm going to use them on their main armour plates. I think they look quite cool. I hope this camera angle's alright for everyone. I know it's not as sort of zoomed in on the miniatures, but get to see everything on the desk. Desk is looking a bit messy with all these girls on there. So I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's had a good few weeks. Hope you've got lots of hobby done. So yeah, let's get this coloured. These colour metallics on. We'll start with purple. I'll probably focus on this little squad for a little while to begin with. So let's see how this applies. I have used this colour on my Sisters of the Fawn, I believe. Annoyingly, these don't alloy with Wanderers. So you can only have... So I can only use half my female elves in like a... Forces of Order army. But they do alloy with all the other Dark Elf stuff, which is quite cool. So yeah, that's how it looks. You can really see that. Looks like it's purple metallic, sort of light lilac metallic. That's okay, once you get the skin on and that. Just look pretty cool. And I'll do the green metallic, or the turquoise metallic, on the other girls. So we're sort of doing like an opposite of schemes almost. So for anyone who's interested, the colour is called Amethyst Alchemy. And next up I'm going to be using Emerald Alchemy. Yeah, they give a really nice coverage, so that's good. It's one sort of critique I have with GW Metallics, you don't always get the best coverage. Apart from Retribute Armor, because it's awesome. So, now Emerald Alchemy, and that is a really lovely colour. That's going to look really nice. So that's how that looks. Again, I know it's a bit tricky to see on the camera, but I like turquoisey colour. So it's a bit more interesting than just silver. Got the one with the bloodworm as well. Really cool piece. So I might use this colour around their waist as well. As it's such a nice colour. See here, so just this area here, sort of around the waist. And I've still got some left on my palette as well. So that saves it being wasted. And I think they sort of need to stay for a little bit as well. So yeah, I quite like that. You can see it's got a nice metallic shine to it. I mean, really, just some little accessories and details on the skin, and they're pretty much there. So, keeping the palette quite simple on these. But of course, this is only the base coating stage, so got to do all washes and highlights. The actual tails, though, are done. They've been washed and highlighted. Getting around the back of these miniatures is a bit tricky though, because obviously they have a massive hair in the way. But then at the same time you don't see a lot of the detail at the back, so it's not too bad. And there's not a great deal of it. So we're all a bit quiet on the chat tonight. Let me know what you guys are working on or what you've been doing lately, and of course, if you have any pictures you want to share on the show, my email address is at the bottom of the screen, and I'm happy to share anyone's work if they've got anything they want to show off. Always enjoy seeing other people's work. Okay, cool. Now I'm debating whether to do the same thing with the purple on these ones. I probably will. There's not as much area to do, but there's that centre piece on there, aren't there? Benjamin Wenham says, hey, hello, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Hope you are good this evening. Good to see a couple of new faces. Adam Rogers is here. Hello. So, yeah, we'll do the same one on this one. For some reason I didn't put the tabard thingy on this one. And I have no idea where it's gone. Probably going to some Patreon. We're pretty much in a habit now where all our spare bits just go to Patreon. So anything we're building, all our leftovers will just go to Patreons now. Which is cool because the Patrons get like bits from a load of new stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, between me, Wayne and Jab, we're getting something new. Benjamin says, yeah, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. Well done you. Done you. So it's just you hiding at the back. So that's how. Now looking, I really don't like the sort of harsh shadows we're getting here, but it's not a harsh shadow or too bright highlights on the lights, but yeah, you can see how they're looking. At least it's in focus. That makes a change. But yeah, I've got a really nice new tripod now and some extra little bits to it. So hopefully now with recording videos I get a bit better angles, certainly more comfortable angles to work with. Sometimes I feel like I'm just on top of the camera. Makes doing some of the videos a bit awkward. So yeah, I mean, I'm really mainly just concentrating on the serpent girls, but I'll do some on these ones as well. And I've got these ones at the back with the blue wings. Really happy with how the wings have turned out on them. They're a bit glossy because I used a bit of the plasma fluid from Militaire, and that does dry a bit glossy, but it gives you this lovely turquoise, which is beautiful. It looks more blue on the camera, but it's actually a bit more turquoise in real life. And then that's the purple. Similar thing with the purple, except I didn't use a ghost tint on that. I just used just a purple and a pink. But really happy with them. Quick and easy to do with the airbrush. Didn't take long. I think I did all these in about an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, but not bad for 20 miniatures. So yeah, let's get the weapon shafts. And maybe we can do the arrowheads and flights. So I'm sort of deliberately putting the skin off for a bit. There won't be anything fancy, mind you. Just a normal way I do dark elf skin. But I thought I'd try and get a load of other little details and stuff painted first. But I think we're almost at the stage for the skin. Okay, so yeah, bit tedious painting all these little black bits, but it's nice because there's not many details left to base coat on these, so they're really starting to come together now. Once the skin's base coated, we're almost there. And I don't plan on doing a great deal of like highlights and stuff. I'll give the gold a wash and a highlight, and the hair will get neatened up before a little dry brush, and that's about it. Obviously the skin will be base coated, washed and highlighted. Alright, so that's the weapon shafts done. Next I'll move on to the arrow flights on these. And we have an email just come through as well. Just says, hi, it's Ray from New Zealand, love the work on the girls. Well, thank you. Yeah, they're coming along alright. That's how these are looking. Yeah, I mean, if I focus on the serpent-y girls, I reckon we could get them near completion. Obviously minus the basin. Tonight, and then I can focus on these ones. I mean, these aren't too bad. Most of their legs are going to be black. Just the odd little, well, black and silver. And obviously the skin as well. A few gold bits and bases. They shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, for the flights. I'm thinking maybe like Celeste Grey or something. Yeah, Celeste Grey. Now we've got flights in the quivers and on the actual arrows that they're holding as well. And I'll probably highlight these up to almost pure white, just so they, oh, excuse me, just so they stand out from the skin, because the skin's going to be like rack-half flesh sort of colour. And then it's on the back here. I really like the quivers what come with these. I think they're pretty cool. Got a little knife on there as well. And then again, it's a case of trying to get behind the hair. If you're someone who likes to do your sub-assemblies, then definitely leave the heads off these. Yeah, I'll probably give them a little wash as well. Maybe do like brown wash or something, just something different. I'll do that. But for now, just in case again the Celestia grey on. You can see the quiver on there. Or just about. So, there's 3 of them. And the last one. Right, so that's the quiver, so now the arrowheads. I'm really tempted to do gold on them, but yeah, why not? They look nice against the blue, I think. There's only like 3 of them with holding the arrows. So we have another email through. So I'll just finish this little gold bit and we will have a look at that. Okay, so that's how we're looking. A bit of gold around the handle of the bow, gold on the tip of the arrow as well. So I apologise if the stream goes a bit slow sometimes when I save the images to my desktop. So just bear with. Oh dear. But I really like these. Pay all this money for internet and I can't even do basic stuff. Right. Where are these lovelies? Bland Jitsu-esque style look to them, which I really like. Anyone who watches frequently watch the channel will know I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff. So yeah, this one made from a flagellant, a few flagellant bits there, a gaunt summoner head. He's on a flying stand as well, which is really cool. Really like him. I'll keep him up on screen for a little bit, just for a while the internet try and sort itself out, so people don't miss it. I think if you're watching this back on YouTube later, that should probably be okay. But yeah, really like that. I really like the sort of palette you use as well. It's sort of quite muted. What are they called? Spirit hosts. And what's the body from? Is that like the Gaunt Summoner? Is that the Gaunt Summoner's body? I can't even remember. Really nice. I love that Harlequin head. It's one of my favourites. I keep wanting to use it in a conversion of my own, just so I can use it because it looks really nice. I really like that. They look like they're all just, again, good use of flagellants and putrid blight king stat bits there. Really like the rusty sort of look of the sword. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I really like that sword. Is that from Putrid Blight Kings as well? I just like how it's just like, just really rusted and crap and broken, and I mean you might have broke it up yourself to make it look like that, but that's really cool. I really like that. Yeah, I really dig that sword. Just how, even though it's like really basic and just looks like a really rusted bit of metal, like he's probably just made it himself out of something. I actually really like that. That works really well. So yeah, really cool. Oh, an Imperial Swordsman sword, but chopped up. Nice. I might have to steal that idea because I quite like that. I've got a little warband like post-apocalyptic sort of guys. I think it might go a bit slow when I try and save this image because, you know, internet. And I've got to find where it's saved here. So then this Fountain Sun Sorcerer, which looks awesome. Really like that. The freehand work actually. Is that all freehand? I don't know why, I'm putting my arrow over it with my mouse, but you can't see that. But yeah, all the like tabard and the seals and that, is that all freehand? That is just That's ridiculous if it is. That's crazy. It could be a decal for all I know, but that's freehand. That's insane. That's crazy good. Really good. And the Thousand Suns blue is just such a nice colour. And the Arrowman blue, I can't remember which one's which, but it's that turquoisey colour scheme. So nice. Really like that. And I apologise if these images make the stream go slow, it's ridiculous. But no, really cool. Always love to see people's work. Good inspiration. Definitely. And they just look beautiful. And always feel free to just email stuff over, like even between the shows, and then I've got them there ready to share at the start of the next show. That's always fine too. But I kind of regret painting these gold details on the bow. They're a bit tricky to work around. So, 2 down. Need another bit of gold on her head as well. And really, these bows could do with another coat, so I don't have to be too neat on the gold, I suppose. So we're almost halfway through the show. We're making good progress. Benjamin says he's working on a third member of that feudal world Nurgle cult as he watches the stream. Nice! I always want to know what people are doing when they watch the stream. Most people are hobbying whilst they're viewing, so it's always nice to know what people are up to. And that's really cool. I look forward to seeing that in the future. Right, another bow down. 2 more. I mean, the gold looks really nice against the blue. It's just a bit of an awkward detail to paint. So fine. definitely requires a bit more of a steady hand than a lot of the other base coats I've been applying on these. And I think after this, may move on to the skin, so get the old Rakar flesh out for that. These guys do have some other odd little details just on their wrists, but that's fine, I'll get the skin done first. Last one. And I'll do skin on all 10. Okay, so that is the gold areas. I'm going to knock one of them over. There we go. Yeah, these girls are interesting. They're on a 40mm base, which I guess is only for stability, because they can go over quite easy in some directions, or spin around a bit. But they're so wobbly. When I was airbrushing them, they were actually like moving like that, because they are only held up by this tail. God forbid. And we have another email from Ray, another Thousand Sun Sorcerer. And he also said yes, it's all freehand on the runes on the cloth, so that is insane. All freehand, about a day to do it as well. Wow, I mean that's incredible. On this one as well, it looks even better. Let's share that with the rest of the class. That's this one? Yeah, this one. Let's get him bigger. Come on. We'll take a bit off the top. So less, what is it doing? Let's put it down here for some reason. I don't know why it's really small, but there we go. Back up we get. Make it as big as we can sort of get away with. Yeah, really cool. I mean, look at the freehand there. That's really impressive. Really like that. And yeah, I really like the colours you've used as well. The red really stands out really nice. And I love sort of like the purpley type robes. I've used that sort of colour on mine as well. I'm not sure if that's just like what GW used as well, but works really well with the turquoise and gold. But yeah, freehand is just insane. Absolutely insane. You see how thin it is on some of the higher runes. Up on his chest. It's crazy. Really good work. Really good work. I like base as well. Really good. Very impressive indeed. So let's get some rack our flesh and let's start getting some flesh on these girls, and they'll pretty much be base coated. Apart from minor little details. So yeah, really coming along nicely. And there's not a great deal of flesh on, certainly not on these ones. Must get around the midriff. No, it's just the arms. I'll paint the whole arm. Even though there's like a little band going around them. But that's fine. Neck. Yeah, there's odd little bits of strapping around the back. But I'll paint that at the end. Plus we cannot forget the hands. Hey, 1 down, 9 to go. A little bit more water to that. I see on some of these I've got a lot of paint on their hair, so they'll have to be, the hair will have to be redone, but that's fine. That'll be one of the last things I worry about. Gareth says hello. Hello Gareth, thanks for joining us. Hope you're well on this fine evening. As you can see, I've got plenty of daughters of cane to paint, so just working away on the skin. And apart from the little straps and stuff, it's all the base coating done on these girls. So, not a great deal of skin, just a midriff and the arms really. Yeah, they're beautiful miniatures. Great fun to paint at the moment. Benjamin says, need to have a look at what Bitz they offer. Well, feel free to look at our website. All the bits are up on there. They've been selling quite well, so I'll certainly be getting some more in a couple of weeks. Okay, so 3 down. I mean, these serpent tails have obviously sold very quickly, and yeah, we're going to see some awesome conversions, no doubt, using these tails. Same with the wings as well. And now you got these sort of bat wings, what a bit more easier to come by than before, so see some really cool conversions using them. I actually have an idea for a conversion, which will use a pair of them. However, until I can find what head to use for it, I don't know what or when I'll get round to doing it, but okay, so one more of these. Caspian says, ooh, doors, how many hammies do you collect? Probably use it to list the ones I don't collect. Lots of Emperor's Children with the tails, I bet. Yeah, they look awesome. Well, I've had like this female elf army for a while, and I've done them all to look like dark elves. So, you know, I've had witches in them already. Some of the dark elf stuff, like sorceress and dragon. So, you know, they'll end up being part of this army or allies for this army. So I'm technically not starting a new army, which is good because it's something I'm trying to avoid doing for the foreseeable. Try and just focus on the ones I've got and add them to them. I've got a couple of extra boxes of witch elves just down here to add to these as well. I'm not sure how to kit them out. I might just do them as witch elves with 2 sacrificial knives, as they do seem pretty tasty now. Don't know whether to do a squad of Sisters of Slaughter, is it? Yeah, Sisters of Slaughter. I'm just not too sure about them. Will you buy the Fishman if they are not an April's Fool? They can ally with these. The Idenef Deepkin are one of the allies of these, so I can see myself picking something up for them, but it just depends. Oh, come back. It just depends what they're like, really. But, you know, technically, it won't be a new army if I ally them with these guys. No matter what I say, I'll always have too much stuff to paint. Right, so now doing the skin areas on the other 5. Of course, they got their faces as well. I should imagine we'll find out more about the Deepkin at Adepticon. No doubt GW will release a lot of info there. Maybe we'll even see the miniatures. When is Adepticon? It's soon, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's this weekend or... I don't know. I know it's very soon. I think it may be this weekend. Someone will know. But yeah, from the fluff, they sound like... Yeah, Ben says this weekend as well. So yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, so from the fluff, they sound like they're types of elves, but they've gone a bit sort of rogue. Whether the sort of underwater theme has something to do with them sort of I don't know, sort of going underwater. Or maybe they took to the seas, I don't know. But yeah, expect them to look more like elves than fish. Hopefully. They could be more sort of Corsair looking, you know, the Black Ark Corsairs. They could end up looking like them. I mean, there's like the Dark Elf character with like the peg leg and stuff. You know, I remember correctly. They could have that sort of aesthetic. Some people said they could look like the Mistweaver from Silver Tower, which is a possibility. But time will tell. I do look forward to seeing what they're going to be like. I can't say I'm a massive fan of all these tiny little sub-factions though. Like the Daughters of Cain haven't got a great deal in their book. I would have liked for them to have just took some more stuff from the Dark Elves. Like, I don't know why they haven't got the Sorceress. You have the Sorceress on Dragon as well. Seems a bit silly. Could have just stuck her in. Will you do a size comparison on Morify? Yeah, I keep calling them Morify because I've called them Morify for years, but now it's like Marathi. It's the actual pronunciation. But will you do a size comparison on Marathi? It would be nice to know how she compares to Lariel. Yes! I wish I'd have actually thought of that sooner because I'd have just built her. Because I don't plan on painting her until I've done these, but yeah, I'll get her built and we'll size her up. Good shout. I quite enjoy doing the size comparison videos because they're nice and easy to film. Yeah, good shout on that. I'll try and get one up before the next live show. I can show off her little version as well, see how she compares. Yeah, probably one of the most useful as well. Awesome, yeah. I think it does have, they do have some uses, don't they? Yeah, she's just on a box on a shelf behind me. Our next video is going to be about the Azerite ruins. Patrons would have seen it already. But I take some of the Azerite ruins and I build them into larger ruins, which I have got some behind me. You can see. You can see the gaps. I do need to fill the gaps. That's why it's not painted yet. But yeah. Spoiler alert: they don't go together that well. So yeah, it's gonna be it's an interesting video to watch. But oh, look at the gap. Look at that gap. Look. I'm gonna just fill all that gap with milliput. Maybe carve in my own little stones. That's hard. Yeah. It's solid as a rock. I mean, I wouldn't want to drop it, but yeah. Harry says the video for ruins was amazing. It was alright. Oh, that was such I can't think of a word, but sort of threatening to be quite long. It just took it took me well over an hour, even longer, to film it. because there was so much sort of cutting up in between, hacking stuff with my saw, cutting all little bits and pieces up, waiting for stuff to dry. My hands were like physically hurting afterwards because I was doing so much clipping against sort of this is stronger plastic than what these are, as you'd expect. So yeah, that was some effort. But yeah, if I get some really pat in the gaps and paint them up, I think they're going to look pretty nice. Nothing against long videos are best to paint along with. Yeah, I agree. I find for like conversion and painting videos, I want to try and keep them around sort of 20 minutes to half-hour mark. Unless I like little quick tip ones. But I haven't really done any sort of quick tip style ones for a while, because I know feedback from some of you guys was you like to sort of start to finish videos, and I actually agree. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I hadn't actually done a sort of proper painting video for a while. So I'll have to come up with some ideas, but we'll see what comes along. I've pre-ordered the Harry Potter game, and I'll definitely do some painting tutorials on them figures, because I really look forward to painting them up. Sort of a new Shadespire warbands. I'm a bit disappointed that they're more Stormcast and Khorne. It'd be cool if they made some Seraphon or Tzeentch, maybe even Bretonia. Yeah, it'd be nice. Although I knew a while back that they were going to be more Stormcast and Khorne. That was rumoured. They're nice though. They do look nice. You could be the first one making a new elf bat rep. Yeah, we could. I'm hoping to get back on the bat reps in a couple of weeks. Time's just at a premium now, especially with the little one. So yeah, I don't really have much time at the weekends, and then just trying to get other people free as well. That just hasn't been a possibility over the last couple of months. Grots for Shadespire would be fun, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you can make your own warbands, can't you, and just use the rules of another warband. That's a possibility. But yeah, I'd like to send more stuff covered. But yeah, I know Wayne's collecting these as well, so between us we could get quite a decent little force together. So maybe when Marafi's done, unless his gets done before mine, we could have one. I definitely want to do some more Age of Sigmar bat reps. We might just start off by doing a couple of Necromunda ones, because then we can just film them quite quickly. And until I get that room sorted out, the room's a bit of a tip, so until I get that sorted out, we could probably only do like games on a 4x4. But yeah, by the summer we should be back in full swing, I reckon. How's the little one doing? Well, I hope. Yeah, she's doing good. She eats a lot, or drinks a lot, I should say, because obviously she's just on milk. But yeah, she's doing good. 3 weeks tomorrow already. It's crazy. Goes quick. I'm kind of on the night the sort of early night shift. Basically between 10 o'clock and 2 in the morning is sort of my shift. So anytime she wakes up between then, that's when I do the night feed. Which is cool because I can use that. I've been using that for a bit of hobby time now and then when I have been able to, when she hasn't been screaming the house down. So, like last night was quite good. I got a bit painted on these. Teacher of hobby, maybe she's the first one making plastic sisters painting tutorial at your age, and my little one will watch. Yeah, at this rate. Nah, I'm still a firm believer that plastic sisters will happen in 8th edition. I think it's going to happen. Okay, is this the last one actually? I think this is the last one. So that's the skin on the last one. Whew. Okay, so I've got half hour to go. Nurgle Cultist that I've been working on. And the speed goes down. Go over there. Very cool. Bit mutated this one. Really nice. Is that like green stuff work on the chest there? Give him more of a bare chest. Really cool. Works really well. Really like the little axe as well. That little Empire one, I believe. Please let plastic sisters happen. Yeah. It's not your fault the stream goes slow, it's just... I don't know. It's crap, isn't it? Every time someone sends a picture, it just goes slow a little bit. It's like it can't seem to stream video and download a little image. Yeah, green stuff's really good. You wouldn't know it was green stuff unless you knew what the, like... I only know it's green stuff because I know what the flagellant bodies look like and I know they don't have the bare chest, so that's really good work. It's really cool. Annoyingly, this skin probably needs another thin coat on it all, but I'm not going to let you guys sit through another half hour of me painting Rakath flesh. So, what I may do, go over to these girls. We've got some shields I want to paint on these ones. And some other little details with purple, so I'm going to do that. Let's get these out. So yeah, I'm saying this and you can't even see the screen because I've still got this image up. But yeah, I really like that. These cultists are looking awesome. Are you planning on doing like a large squad of them? Harry says, really cool, didn't even notice. Was that about the speed going down? That's good. I only know because, as I always say, I got the green bar on YouTube. That just changes colour if it goes slow. So yeah, whereas the pink winged ones have sort of dark turquoise shields and cloven, these have purple. I have Death Guard army. I'd like to feel about 60 cultists in it. Wow. Well, 60 cultists what look like them would be absolutely amazing. A lot of work, but absolutely amazing. Like multi conversions, but that is long term. Well, yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's awesome. Fanado for Ink 28 and Dark Heresy. Nice. I mean, they do have that really cool Blandjitsu look to them, which means they're just perfect for that stuff. But you're probably like me, you think, oh, I'll do a few little Blandjitsu-esque miniatures, and then you're like, oh, I just want to do more, and more and more and more. My little post-apocalyptic gang. It's up to about 7 or 8 now, and I certainly will add more for them. I'll probably run them as a little Necromunda warband. But I've got an idea for another one. I'm just waiting for some bits to arrive. Just at third-party stuff. My paint now is about 30 or 40 Blandjitsu models on it at the moment. I think I have a problem. That does not sound like a problem to me. That's really cool. No, your painting style really works really well for them as well. So just on this one, it's a little bit on the crotch one, needs to be purple as well. There we go. Those all seem very fragile. Yeah, these ones are just... I was saying earlier, if this tail ever breaks, that'd be an absolute disaster. But yeah, when I was airbrushing them, they was like... They were literally springing backwards and forwards like that. Well, I will admit, my PSI was higher than I realised. It wasn't, like, ridiculous, though. What annoys me though is that these are like 27.50 or something like that, and they're essentially similar to Dark Eldar Scourges, which are like about 15 quid. I really don't get the price on the Daughters of Cain. They are not a cheap army, even by GW standards. The Van Sar trader though, yeah. I know, it's just like pretty much everything that's coming out from Necromunda is amazing. That shield, I don't know if you saw the shield that they have, but that looks sort of semi-transparent. So I don't know if they're like using a special type of plastic, or similar to like flying stand plastic, or whether it's just painted really well to give that appearance. I don't know. But I cannot wait for them. And the Necromunda stuff's really nice to sell for the site. I mean, the amount of bits they have is amazing. And it's just one frame duplicated, which makes my job a bit easier. I mean, when it comes to doing Banjitsu stuff, the Necromunda range is an absolute godsend. Just perfect. Okay, it's about 15 minutes to go. think I might paint the legs of these, because I'm just going to paint them all in black, and any little areas of flesh I'll paint over. Obviously the metal areas will be nice and easy to paint over the black. Make them look nice and dark as well. Again, hard to reach areas, for sure. I mean, yeah, a lot of these are probably better sub-assemblies, but then you've got to find stuff to mount them to, and it's just a bit of a faffing. So you've got some nice Abaddon black legs, and there's only tiny little bits with the skin, and then like the metal shin guards. Look pretty cool. It'll work on the top half. Actually, I should paint purple on her top area, which I missed, so I'll quickly do that. Still got a bit of Nag of Night on the palette, and I'll do like gold trim. I'm not looking forward to doing that on these. There's a lot of little bits of gold trim and stuff, but it will set them off really nicely. Paint them bits purple as well. Why not? Purple and gold always looks nice together. Contrast really well. So we'll get back to the black. There's just a little bit, so the upper thigh there, which let's go in. So that's one. Oh, back's aching now. So about 10 minutes. Let's see how many of these I can get done on their legs. So that's 2. Okay. So, a few minutes left. Should easily get the legs done on these 5. So, I'm hoping to go back to doing these weekly. Thursday nights, 8 o'clock UK time. For those overseas, I think daylight savings is in a 2 or 3 weeks. So, to be mindful of that. I don't know what it is for everyone else. I think America, in the United States, that's for them at the weekend. Or last weekend it's been. I know it's around this time as well. So that does throw off people, but at the moment it's 8 PM GMT on a Thursday, and when the clocks change, that will be 8 PM BST. It's called British summertime, even though we don't really get summer. So yeah, hopefully do these every week. If not, it'll be every other week. But I should be okay. We're getting into a pretty good routine with the baby, so I can certainly afford a couple of hours a week. Hopefully this view's not too bad for people. It's gonna vary week from week because the tripod's not gonna be set up there permanently, so I'll always be putting it back, so I'll probably get it the same every week, but it'll be similar. Hopefully this view's not too bad for people. Guys, that's good stuff. That'll help me power through my Necron assembly line. Good. That is one of the aims of the show, is to give something for people to hobby along to, and you'll be amazed at what you can do in a couple of hours. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made on these guys for sure. Okay, so that's the last one. Okay, so yeah, got the legs done on these, so I'm happy with that. I've got to do the same on these ones, but I'll do them later on. That is tedious. A lot of this assembly line stuff is tedious, but get through them quickly. It's amazing how quick you can get through them. So another coat of skin. So before I go, bring her here. Here she is. Oh, hey, gotta say hello. Aww. You're live on YouTube. Do you want to say hello? So my little daughter Ivy, she's 3 weeks tomorrow. She's the reason why we haven't had a show for a few weeks, aren't you? Nice and awake, ready for a bath to scream the house down. So that's what we're now going to do. So thanks everyone for joining me. Yes. And I'll see you all again hopefully next week. And we're now going to give you a bath, aren't we? Oh no. So I'll give you back to Mummy so I can turn everything off. Yes. Oh, you've put your arm up your dress for some reason. Oh no. Mwah. So here we go, Mummy. So... oh, she's now about to cry. She hates having a bath, so yeah, I've now got to listen to her scream the house down while we bath her. Good fun. So thanks everyone for joining me. It's been a really good show. I'm glad to get back on these. I do enjoy doing them. And I get so much done. And I hope you guys do as well. So yeah, same time next week, guys, I'd imagine. We'll put something up on Facebook as always. So yeah, thanks for joining me. It's been really good as always, and I'll see you again next week.